sick of your swit. Does that count? You remember the dragon we saw circling above us? Well, I've devised a method to lure him back. Dragons debate each other through the strength of their shouts, right? The way I figure, I should be able to challenge him with my Thuum. He would be a coward not to answer. I want to get somewhere high to ensure my voice reaches him. The top of Mount Andor should suffice. We can head there anytime you're ready. You ready for this? Yeah, let's do this. All right, here it goes.
Who dares provoke me?
Might actually.
You... No power! Die, poor monster. That usually works. I call Pran. My body is as depleted as my Sil, my soul. Finish what you started, Dovahkiin. Let me taste the irrefutable consequence of mortality. I embraced it long ago, Dovahkiin. I knew my time among the living was finite. The moment I parted with my Sil. Sold is a better word for it. To the Dayra, Prince of Destruction, back when we had parallel agendas. But I served my purpose and was discarded, as all who barter with Ra, with gods. Now I am Sil-less, perishable, and without fidelity. There is nothing left for me in this loss, this life. Please, it is unlike the Dova to Balog, but I must ask of you the merciful release of Denok, of death. I stand on the Nil's doorstep, the void, broken, defeated, helpless. And still you would have me haggle for the privilege of my own execution? Very well. I accept. This would not be the first time I've taught the Thu'um to Azure, a mortal. Still, you should acknowledge that this will take time for her to comprehend the Rotmulags, the words, and their meanings. I am aware of her relation. Even so, she will be absorbing our tongue through Rotmulag, not Sil. The language may not translate seamlessly.
Dova, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah?
Oh, no, not you. Her. It's a nickname.
That is a bizarre choice of words.
It's not weird. It's because of the syllable... Ugh, never mind. I'm not going to justify it to a dragon. Need something? You actually believe this thing? He's defeated and he knows there's no way out. This thing's last hope is to play his subjugators for fools. So, you don't think this is some desperate attempt to catch us flat-footed? You're the expert on dragons, I suppose. For both our sakes, I hope your instincts aren't misleading you.
Yes, I, Dovahkiin, I will enlighten your student. I have seen to my Oblan, my end. When your apprentice demonstrates her comprehension of this Thu'um, I will return.
Afternoon. As close as I could without having the recipe. Still, I wish I could get my hands on an authentic bottle to see how closely my brew compares. Would you like to give it a try? Take a sip and tell me what you think. You know, for a second there you reminded me of my last girl and I used to sample each other's brews in a similar fashion. Those were better days. The happiest of my life. Where than I should be. I wish time would have stood still in those late hours, sharing a mead on the cliff beside the lake. I wish we would have lived out the rest of our days there unchanged. Alas, what good has wishing ever done? I'm not the same man I once was. I saw things in the war. Things I didn't want to bring home. Let's just get back to what we were doing. Ah, Dova! I've been thinking a lot lately. Which is a first for me, I know. But I'm starting to realize the flaws of my own ideology. Killing the man for the village shook the foundation of values I hadn't questioned in years. I've been using my word as a crutch, a way of funneling right and wrong into two easily distinguishable categories. That's a foolish way to deal with the past, isn't it? I guess I only bring this up because the solution has been staring me down this whole time, and I've only now recognized it. Memory manipulation. My reliance on mead is just a result of trying to shut out the noise, free myself from remembering the men I left out to die. But if I erase that memory completely, I'll no longer need the alcohol. And as a result, I'll refrain from making these undesirable commitments. That's only if the subject struggles. I've spent a good bit of time researching the practice since our encounter in the cave. It's a lot safer than we thought. Well, not yet. I'd like to give it a little more consideration before I commit. But I think it might be best. I'm tired of my past haunting me every hour of sobriety. Honestly, when faced with diplomacy was an effective... Alright, so the word sent has a silent letter, right? But is it the S or the C? Right? Is the very foundation of our language a lie? I'm gonna need the clarifying powers of a me to make sense of this anomaly. What's the holdup? I just finished another batch of the rum. After a rare moment of hindsight, I decided to dilute this mixture. Care to give it another try? Have as much as you please. Well, what do you think? I can't get over the feeling that I'm missing an ingredient. I just don't know what it could be. Though, this is neither here nor there, but can I ask you something? Say you love someone more than life itself, but then something happens, and you realize they deserve so much better. Is letting them go a sign of love or cowardice? And don't just give me what I want to hear, I need your honest opinion. That ship has sailed. I just want to make sure I made the right decision. I was afraid of that answer. Thanks for the honesty. I suppose I have a lot to consider now. Yeah? Does expecting the unexpected make the unexpected expected? I'm right there with you. Life used to be so simple. Guilty as charged, but that doesn't make it any less philosophical. Of course. Why didn't I see it that way? Cheers to a riddle effectively debunked. Greetings. If I succeed at failing, am I still a failure? Ah, I figured as much. This calls for celebration. Something wrong? Dova, you ever just stare and just question, what are you doing in this world? Huh, I'll drink to that. Have you ever just stopped dead in your tracks to admire the elegance of something? What? No. Of course not. Why would you make such an outlandish insinuation? It's not obvious, is it? I suppose I've never been much of a liar. It's true. The more time we spend together, the more I look forward to it. Against my intuition, I find myself completely infatuated by your matchless charm. Do you feel the same? What? You do? I mean, of course you do. I was hoping you'd say that. What did you have in mind? Sounds perfect. Let me clean up a little, and I'll meet you there.
Huh? Yep.
Need something?
You look sensational. You know, I used to wonder why you weren't taken. Well, mystery solved. This place is gorgeous. How did you ever happen upon it? certainly outdone yourself today. No point in standing around, I suppose. At your service. Now, where did I put that mead? Been wondering something lately. You're some legendary explorer, right? Have your journeys ever taken you beyond Skyrim? Tell me about it. Last time I tried to pass into Cyrodiil, a procession of refugees showed up first. I had to wait in line for nearly 6 hours. Oh, on second thought, maybe my experience wasn't so bad. Alright, but if you could pick one province to visit once we get out of here, what would it be? You and I both. Despite being a Nord, something about that province has always felt like home to me. Tough call. I've often fancied a trip to Valenwood, but I've always considered Cyrodiil to be somewhat of a second home. No matter. One day I'll get the chance to see them all. I plan on making the 9 if we ever end up escaping this mess. Visiting one tavern in each of Tamriel's provinces. I've got 7 left before my quest is complete. Well, that's assuming Black Marsh has any taverns. I find that mead works wonders for innovative holiday planning. Not every blend, however. You remember the first mead I ever had? Go on. Right. Well, I can accredit that blend with my most creative ideas. Really? What is it? Oh, hey! It's a thing. I've always wanted, whatever this is. Think we'll get the chance to do it again sometime? As did I. I'm looking forward to the next one. At your service. So do I. Listen, about that date of ours, I can't keep my mind off of that night. I know it wasn't much on the surface, but the experiences we shared echo in my head, and I can't help but surrender a smile whenever I think of them. I haven't felt this way since before the war, and I guess I just wanted to know if you feel the same. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Yeah? I've decided to go through with the process of memory manipulation. I can't put up with these nightmares any longer. I'm prepared to go alone, if need be, but I won't turn away company either. Thanks. That means more than you know.